Apply that. Get it, don't be timid when you in it, apply that. Love upon it, live alone, leave it. I don't want no drip, baby, spread like it's really so fine. It's spicy, baby, jump up on this. I guess that's why you like it, baby, come and get this. Takes a lot to excite me, baby, give it all you got. I'm a tough cookie, baby, get the right side.
UP isn't here yet. She's on her way. Hey, St. Louis.
I won't dance, don't ask me.
I just wish Dorothy was here. I need her advice.
Why can't you talk to me?
Well, no offense, Sophia, but Dorothy gives the best advice. She always knows just what to say.
I need help.
I'm back.
Dorothy? What about Dorothy? Have you told Dorothy?
Oh, I wish Dorothy were here.
Never get away from the sound of the woman that loves you. When I touch your phone, I'll follow you down till the sound of my voice will haunt you. Give me just a chance. Never get away.
I think I'm not going to need any sleeping pills tonight. Let's get started on the weekend.
Sing it. Yeah. Love will keep us together. Come on. Think of me, babe, whenever some sweet talking girl comes along, singing a song. Don't mess around, you just gotta be strong. Just stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop, I've been thinking of you. Look in my heart and let love keep us together.
slut and a moron.
Eat dirt and die trash. Dead, dead, dead.
Muffins? Thanks, you human mattress.
Where the heck is UP at? She should be here by now. Where are you at, Unspoken?
What a hump. I know. Eat your hearts out.
Blanche, did it ever occur to you that possibly Rose or I might be interested in Jay?
Yes.
And you still used every cheap ploy to nab him before we had a chance?
Yeah.
Then what do you have to say for yourself?
Damn, I'm good.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. The mother boys don't know how to act. Yeah. I think it's special. Want it, want it, want it, want it. I'm like a baby, I'm like a baby, I'm like a diamond ring, I'm like a finger, I'm like a pretty shiny diamond. I can wave around and talk and talk about it. One of the things that give me color, I can never doubt it. Until the time I do, see a body, right. This man is testing me. Help me, help me, help me, Lord. I need you to tell me, baby. What the hell is my husband? What is taking so long to find me? Oh, baby, where the hell is my love? Getting down with the love. Tell the girl, say.
Will you marry me for real?
For real?
For real.
Oh, yes, look. Oh, yes, oh, yes.
Your husband is coming.
Don't you know you can change your hair and you can change your clothes, you can change your mind, that's just the way it goes. You can say goodbye and you can say hello, but you'll always find a way back home. You can change your style, you can change your dreams, you can learn to fly and you can chase your dreams. You can laugh and cry, but everybody knows you'll always find your way back home.
Breaking my heart. Oh, breaking my heart, yeah. Got me crying all inside. Oh, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about we. I'm breaking my heart. Oh, breaking my heart, yeah. Got me crying all inside. Oh, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about we. just like seeing her for the first time again. Just like seeing her for the first time.
Just gonna stop traffic or what? Well, I can dance with you, honey, if you think it's funny, 'cause your mother know that you're right. And I can chat with you, baby, play a little movie, 'cause your mother know that you're right.
Nine pearls in your kiss, a singing smile, coffee smell, and lilac skin. You're flaming me. I'm only here. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with David, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life.
Time casts a spell on you, but you won't forget me. I know I could have loved you, but you would not let me.
Now Paul is a real estate novelist.
Yes! I'm the slutty friend! Surprise! Yes! I'm the slutty friend! Surprise!
The way you make me feel, you really turn me on. You got me off of my feet.
Okay, y'all. Well, since UP isn't here yet, I'm going to set a quick countdown timer and go do something real quick. I hope she's not going to bail on me and I'll have to delete this live and reschedule for this week. So I'll be back in. She always related to her dog on funeral, I'm telling you.
Shut up. Damn right, I'm gonna be late for my funeral. I want to be the last one at my funeral.
I'm trying to turn the music off. Okay. I was like, where is she at?
I know, right? I'm like, I'm gonna be the last one at my own funeral. Listen, it's been a crazy, crazy day, honey. It's so when we get off of this live, I got to tell you what happened because it's a lot.
Jeez.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Let me get the music started. I already played all of my 600 videos. So let me get the music started. We ain't got anybody here yet. So make sure y'all do this out.
Okay, I'm gonna share it out. I gotta send these emails too because dang, we don't have any. I wish I could have. I wanted to tell you something about.
We only have one person watching.
Yeah, but it could be the person that I'm gonna say something about. So I don't want to say anything.
Okay, we'll talk after we end.
Yeah, plus it's gonna be public, and I don't want to say anything about.
Okay, all right, we'll go on mute.
Okay. All right.
How I Feel, Lizzo, featuring Gucci Mane on Amazon Music.
That's exactly how I feel.
Sorry, y'all.
That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. I woke up this morning, wrong side of the bed. I don't have to scream. I might be a bitch. I might make a friend. Ain't I so amazing? Love me or hate me, who ain't changing, and I don't give a fuck. No. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Don't hide no emotions. Wear them on my sleeve. All my feelings Gucci. Can't hold back my tears. That would be a crime. I look pretty crying. Oh, they ain't tell you. Love me or hate me. Who ain't changing? And I don't give a fuck. No. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
I feel like hurting their feelings. I don't get mad, I get millions. My heart ain't got no feelings. My cars ain't got no ceiling. I ain't with that acting out friendly. Please step away from the Bentley. You're either not with me or with me. The fire close by like it's with me. Stay in your lane, don't tempt me. Mr. Bust the whole clip till it's empty. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Like Bergen them said, God willing. 5 chains on like burr. Feeling like rocking my fur. Rolls Royce with the chauffeur. How your toes feel on a mink fur? Scoochie.
Cry 'cause I want to. Smile if I want to. Yes, I can. Love 'cause I want to. It's so that I can scream. I can scream. I can scream. Yeah. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
On Amazon Music.
Hey Spencer, sorry I'm not late if he was.
And I'll turn right back around.
I was already in love, but I was waiting on her.
Give me one
I had to go get the soda out of the car, so that's why I had to time
turn back around.
So I had to step away. Okay, Spencer.
Said I
Drive
don't
safely,
wanna
honey.
leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, I got your number. Oh, I know that you got mine. You know that I called you. I called too many times. You can call me, baby. You can call me anytime. You got to call me. Give me one reason to steer, and I'll turn it back around. Give me one reason to steer, and I'll turn it back around. And I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. I don't want no one to squeeze me. They might take away my life. I don't want no one to squeeze me. They might take away my life. I just want someone to hold me. Oh, and rock me through the night.
Hey, Romeo. It's very hot in here, drink. Hey, Jalissa. I'll play your song soon. I heard it on the radio earlier. I was like, oh yeah. Sorry I didn't have the layout this for you.
Yes, and give you what you need. I said this youthful heart can love you. Oh, and give you what you need. I'm too old to go chasing you around, wasting my precious energy. Give me one reason to stay here. Yes, not turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here. Oh, I turn right back around. Said I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, just give me one reason. Oh, give me just one reason why. Baby, just give me one reason. Oh, give me just one reason why I should stay. Said I
Told you that I love you, and there ain't no more to say.
On Amazon Music.
It's with us all the queen is here. She's late.
Atención, atención. Miss Queen is here. Lo comentan en las esquinas, que a ella le llaman la asesina. Oh, gritan, pero no saben que se debe respetar el código de calle. The Queen is here, baby. Esto es puesta para mí, vamos a dejar el drama. Motherfucker, soy rey, yo no soy rama. Y la calle me aclama y me llama porque nada bueno está pasando. A mí los titanitos me rodean porque tengo ruido. Mato en la raya, no me dan la calla. Dejen la cotorra que esta reina tiene raya. Llegó la flaca que de repente el bacalao, la que comanda a las mujeres y tiene a 2 o 3 frustrados. Entran, pero no saben que se debe respetar el código de calle. The Queen is here, baby. Cause I'm from the West. Hashtag se soltó la bestia. porque si yo sigo van a quedar locos. No tengo la falda, el pantalón bien puesto. No se hagan las películas sin presupuesto. Y si se creían que había llegado mi fin, todos saben ya mi nombre porque me dicen la queen. Lo comentan en las esquinas, que allá le llaman la asesina. Oh, entran, pero no saben que se debe respetar el código de calle. The queen is here, baby. Saquen ya mi nombre de su boca, porque lista traigo mis canciones a quemar ropa y no voy con malas locas. Mi gana de daño me va a hacer tú ni Satanás apareciendo podrá apagar mi luz. No se confundan ni se sientan inferiores, no se sientan aludidos cuando escuchan mis canciones. Cuando yo era chamaquita mi madre me lo decía, mija, a ti no hay quien te mate, tú reencarnas otro día. Lo comentan en las esquinas, que allá le llaman la asesina. Oh, entran, pero no saben que se debe respetar el código de calle. The queen is here, baby. Entran, pero no saben que se debe respetar el código de calle.
She all gets out, but she all makes you drink tea snacks. It's Monday night, we are back. We're back.
The queen is here. Jake Quack Federal. The queen is here. The queen is here. El filtro.
Music.
Running to the checker flag, running through the red light, 12 can't be gonna pull over till I'm dead right. Ride till the sunrise, can't about no bed time. Ain't gon' get no bitch ride with me, let their head fly. Better know the west side level or the best style, all the way to Crenshaw, I'm out of mind, nigga better know. Big shit, poppin' ain't no little shit, dropping bags, it's like you to me a look. Let them down, Chevy 40 cal in my lap. Real dope boys in the trap. Big yacht, ballin' like a big shot. Niggas on my dick, make me room for your big, gotta let them know. I don't turn wrestle, I don't lip box. Solitaires, all I do is big rocks. I came from Dilly Rock, all the way to Hitchcock. On the throne, bitch ain't when I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. But pull up on the gas, I'm blowing money fast, gotta know. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these niggas, man, gotta let them know. Big dog, how we get it bread, I ain't never scared. Big flex on a nigga head, what I'm standing on. Business, big chick, we done did that. Pushing weed back, better give me respect and some more. And let her know, boy, I would put the show for a grand or so. I was selling grand round on camera till them hammers go. Lane speaking to me what you need a camera for. Center hitter, hitting hoes a center phone, better know. They call it ballin', we just call it living. They say you live and die by your decision. Well, I'ma push it to the limit, never mind the consequences interfering, nigga. I'ma have a fit it, better let them know. On another level, my assets are put together in the club. Get 200 everywhere I go. Never stay flat, just to show the dating. On the throne, bitch ain't what I'm on. She can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these men better let them know. Skateboard P on the track. Louis duffel bag, big rat. Poppin' so obnoxious, I ain't got no country promo. Like I still got a pocket full of crack. All they do is fight for number 2, cause I'm the one. Still make it play with
I know she was back there. She already
she forever mine till I let her go.
Probably outside of me, so I'll figure it out.
I'm here. Hey, everybody in the chat.
She was back there. That's all. Baby K. Alexa, stop. Okay, let me do the big one.
Music.
Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. No, y'all niggas that damn. Here I go. No, y'all niggas that damn. Here I go. Man right here. The man right here.
Gotta put my download link in the chat so I can download these files.
Y'all motherfuckers better get ready to rumble. That's it, like spice on the bumper. Y'all motherfuckers ain't
Alexa, stop. Hey everybody, roll call. We go over to chatty. Hi, Unspoken. Hi, Spencer. Drive safely, okay, sis? Hey, April. Hey, Jamila. Hey, April. Hey, Shona. Hey, Beefcake. Hi, everybody. Hey, St. Louis. Hi, everybody. Hey. Sorry, y'all. Girl, why was you late? Did you have to go pick up the grandkid?
Yes, I had to pick up my grandson, and he had to go to mixed martial arts, so I had to pick him up and drop him off. So yeah.
Yeah, I was late too. I was late too. Mama had to go to the store, and then I had to go to and then I had to get in the house and go potty. So I was trying to get everything together, and came here, got the computer turned on. I was rushing, but I was rushing, but I was rushing. I don't. You said Shadow's in here. I don't see Shadow. Y'all see Shadow in here? I don't see Shadow in here. BK said, hey, Shadow. I don't see Shadow in here. I don't see him in here. Where he at? That's weird. Usually StreamYard is tripping. It'll come up in a minute. Usually StreamYard be lagging on the comments. Anyway, so y'all, this on episode had me hot. This fucking episode had me hot. Did you watch it, sis? Because it was crazy.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. I didn't get to watch all of it, but I was listening to it. I listened to like some clips and stuff from it. I didn't listen to the whole thing though. But I do have something to, offer once you give your introduction and breakdown and stuff. I'm going to
you go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I want you to tell me because you always disagree with me. Not really disagree. You have your own way of seeing things.
Take this comment off. Let me take this comment off. Okay, here we go. So, I mean, the episode in general was just completely crazy, and it was so full of craziness, and the girl that got catfished, you was just but the person that catfished Red, the person that catfished Red, she was even more crazier because y'all, the episode we're gonna react to next week, that episode's going to be crazy because somebody resurfaced, and somebody resurfaced. I'm not gonna say who resurfaced, but somebody resurfaced. So let me see. Did my video download? So I can go ahead and play the video. Did it download already? Let me see. Turn this off for a minute because I can look with a fresh eye. Okay, I wonder which one it is. Okay, I think it's this one. Alright, let me put this banner up first because I want that up here because I do not want to get a copyright. We don't want to get no copyright. Y'all see me trying to upgrade that little thing, and when we're using StreamYard this time because the other streaming service was giving me all kinds of headaches. So I updated our logo. I updated the background's the same, but anyway, okay, here we go. Really? It's doing that same arrow key again.
No, really?
Do that.
Even on this?
Yeah. Yeah, do that same thing again. It says this video requires a unique code. So follow these steps to convert it to another. Oh my god. This thing is driving me crazy. Doggone StreamYard. And I downloaded this video straight from my phone. The hell?
Wow.
The hell? So on with StreamYard. It won't. Okay, y'all. Brief intermission because I'm gonna have to put all these videos. I'm gonna have to go put all these videos into it. So I'm gonna have to put all these videos into a separate. I'm gonna have to put all these videos into a separate file. So quick intermission, y'all. I'm so sorry. I should have tested this before, but as y'all know, we're still getting used to all it. Something about he left early. We still trying to get used to all this, y'all. Child, my other channel still on the doggone thing in it. Yeah, me and DP got to talk about that later too. So how was y'all's day? Unspoken, how was your Easter? What did y'all have to eat?
Oh God, what didn't we have to? We had a lot of stuff. We had ham. Oh God, we had turkey, greens. Oh, it was so much stuff, Alec. Macaroni and cheese, yams. We had a lot of stuff.
Yeah, my mother made the ham. My mother made the ham. She made her deviled eggs, which are so good, and she didn't make the rolls. The rolls obviously came from the grocery store. So she made the ham and the deviled eggs, and she made potato salad, and she made sorry, y'all. This cough is driving me crazy. Well, it's falling. She made asparagus, and she made we had a couple of desserts. I didn't eat the desserts because I wasn't a fan, but it was good. Yeah, we had some good food.
Yeah, we did too.
Back to this episode, it was just crazy because back to this episode, it was just crazy. Yeah, I don't see Shadow in here. Back to this episode, it was just completely crazy because the person that got catfished, I mean, girl, I wish you could have seen what happened, honey. But the person that catfished this girl, she was crazy. Like she was very rude, and y'all are gonna see that in this episode. So hold on, let me go back to this thing. Where I take these from cheese. Sorry, y'all. All my phones are going off. Every time I roll on the door, I get messages. Probably going to get messages during this live as well because some other live is going on. I'm not going to say who's doing it, but some other live is going on. I think mine is evenings. She says like every day I call up, something else is happening. But I do want to let everyone know that possibly on Thursday I will be doing a live stream on a topic that I really want to talk about because I want to. Y'all know all those TV shows that have been canceled. Y'all know all that stuff, right? All those TV shows have been canceled. Well, I want to do a topic on it, and I really want to dive into it, and I really want to ask these TV networks. Where I want to really ask those TV networks. Yeah, because they are funny. I really want to ask all these TV networks about why did y'all cancel all these shows? Is it because people said that they didn't like them? Like, right. Okay, here we go, y'all. Everyone mute. Well, now, why is it not playing over there?
Read that she's been talking to Jalissa, Shekinah, and Tamar Braxton from Braxton. Read that she's been talking to Jalissa, Shekinah, and Tamar Braxton from Braxton Family Values for 6 years.
I'm like, maybe this is like she's all these people.
Bing, 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 bing.
I don't know.
It's not her. I never did me.
What'd you find?
I found her.
What?
Oh, I'm ready. Oh, my God. It's on the board.
So she thought that she was talking to all these people for guess how many years? Just guess. I'm not gonna guess you more. 6 years. So getting to the episode, so they do that intro, and then the episode comes on, and they basically just even can't really info and then they sit down And Neve, and this was the first episode of season 8. And on the first episode of season 8, Kami Crawford was the new co-host for Catfish. Go on ahead, girl. Great job. You did a good job, girl. Anyway, she they sit down and were like, well, I got an Instagram message. That's different. So Neve and Kami get an Instagram message from her named Janae. Janae says, hey, reaching out because my best friend Red has been talking to Jalissa for, y'all want to guess again? Just guess. How many years? Just a guess. Okay, because you're more. 6 years. 6 years. I ain't never FaceTimed. Talked on the phone a couple times. And Janae says the whole thing is just sketchy as hell. And Janae says that her friend Red, and Janae says that this girl named Jalissa is claiming to be Tamar Braxton's hairstylist. Her hairstylist? So, yeah, I found that very funny. I was like, you're her hairstylist? So, anyway, they basically are like, well, what's happening here? So, Janae says, Janae says that Red reached out to her and said, I'm going to be in LA. You want to come see me? I'm going to be down there doing work. You should come down to visit. And she said, of course I will. And she said, yeah. And then she said, oh my God, we're finally getting ready to meet. And Janae said that's crazy because Janae says that's crazy because Jalissa has stood Red up multiple times before. So, has stood Red up multiple times before. That's kind of crazy. So she said that Red flew to LA from where she was in Portland, Oregon. And Janae says this whole situation is crazy. This girl is not, it's the hairstylist for me, right? She says, she says, she needs to be careful. I don't know what's going on with her, but you guys really need to help her. So you guys really need to help her because they were showing the text messages and Janae kept telling her, hey, this girl is not real, dude. I bet she's a catfish. And Janae says, I don't know what to do to help her. And she said, I was going to reach out to her if she got on the plane. Please DM me or call me or text me on Skype. Or Red's calling on Skype. So Neve and Kami are like, what? And she's like, Kami's like, this is a pretty serious situation. And then Neve was like, shouldn't Janae have gone with her? And then she said, she probably didn't want to get killed, but she wanted to go do that about it. That's what Kami said. So basically, after that, they called Janae on Skype, and she says, I'm sorry, I can't talk really quick. I have to go into work. Sorry, this is a bad time. And Neve was like, well, can you just tell us what's going on here? She said, Nate, Ray's been talking to this girl named Jalissa for 6 years. And Ray's been talking to this girl named Jalissa for 6 years. And she said, Janae says, she's claiming to be Tamar Braxton's hairstylist. And then Kami says, Tamar from Braxton Family Values. And she said, yes. She said, yes. And I was like, what? And I sat there and I was like, what? And they were like, what? And then she said, I'm going to send you her phone number. Hopefully you guys can know her. So then they get her phone number. They're like, let's call Red. And then Kami's like, she might want to be like, stay out of my business. So she answers the phone. And she says hi, and Neve's like, hey, this is Steve from Catfish. We got your info from Janae. We want to help you. We hear you're in a situation. And she's like, are you guys for real? And she's like, yeah, we want to help. I got cameras and phones and shit. Like, what's going on? She said, well, I flew down to LA to go try to find Jalissa. She went to the salon that Jalissa said she was going to be at. So they went in there, and she said, she went into the stylist place where Jalissa said she was going to be at, and she said, and then she went in there, she says, hi, I'm looking for Jalissa. She said she was looking for Jalissa, blah, blah. She said she would be here. And they're like, no, we don't have anybody here by that name, but we do know who Tamar's actual hairstylist is. Go to this hairstylist place, right? So she goes to this other hairstylist place. She goes to this other hairstylist place. She goes to that place. I went out before I move on. I want to apologize for the name because I had to take care of something. I do apologize for that, yo. So I gotta have that up on screen. Anyway, so they're like, well, I'm gonna go over to this other salon. what was the what was the name of the salon? Does anybody remember? They went to the salon named Syndicate or something. It was called Syndicate or something. So they go in. So they're like, well, you're hitting the streets, and then he was like, well, you're hitting the streets. Well, we'd like to help. We'd like to help you and stuff. And she's like, please do. That was lost for me. So then they go. So then they get up and they go meet her. And before they leave, they're like, he's like, girl. He's like, Neve hangs up with her, and he's like, okay, I'll be there in a second. So they hang up with her, and Cammy's like, this girl's on a wild, crazy goose chase. And like she said, Neve says, no, I like it. I like it. She said, enough is enough. If you're in LA, I'm gonna fly down there, boots on the ground. Be like, I like this girl. So they go, they meet her, they go to the place, and they go and meet Tamar's actual hairstylist, and they go in there, and they're like, and they go in there as they ask the employee, is Red here? They're like, she's just waiting for you in the back. So they go up, they meet Red. Red is a beautiful girl. She's wearing nice clothes, and she's beautiful. They go and they meet Tamar's hairstylist, and he takes her hand, and Red's taking her hand, and they're like, hey, we understand that Red's been talking to somebody that claims that they're Tamar's hairstylist. And then she's like, I don't understand. She's like, I don't understand it because I do Tamar's hair. And she starts going off on Cammy. She like, but I've never met you before. She starts going off on Cammy, and Cammy's like, and he was like, no, she does the show with me. And then she's, hi, I'm Cammy. And she's like, she's like, I'm not the person. I'm just here. I just do the show with Neve. I'm not affiliated with any of this. And then Neve asks Tamar's hairstylist, is it possible sometimes somebody can also do her hair? And then she says, no, it's been me and Tamar for the past couple months. And then they're like, well, is there somewhere that we can go and talk? And she's like, sure, we can actually go to the bag. Spencer, I love you. I love Alex, great edition. Anyway, so they go in the back and they talk to her, and then they're like, we'll try to dive into everything. Are you happy that Jenny reached out to us? So you kind of like, she's like, yeah, I'm glad she did. So then they're like, tell us the whole story from the back of this town. She's like, okay, I will take you back to 2013 or 20. I thought I will take you back to 2011. I think she said, I will take you out to 2011. She said, that's what I think that she said, or 2012. I think she said, no, she said, I will take you back to 2013. She said, I met Shekinah on Facebook. They're like, Shekinah. They're like, oh, possibly friends with Tamar. She said no TV personality. And then she said, and then he was asking her, like, just like, so what did Jalissa comment with the way she like messaged you or friended you, whatever? And then she said it was a few months, and then they showed a text message between her and Shekinah, and Shekinah wrote her a message and was like, this is my friend Jalissa. She was in prison with you, blah blah. And she just wrote back with her with like a thinking cap thing and emoji, and so then they started talking every day. It was their 4-year anniversary and stuff. They started talking, and y'all, they started talking. They started talking, and everything was going great. And then she said, "Have you talked to Jalissa on the phone?" She said, "Most time with the phone." Then he's like talking. Yeah, we talked on the phone, and then she said, Lisa told me that she had twins, and then eventually she told me that she got up and that she called Red one day and said that she called Red one day and said, "Hey girl, I'm engaged," and she's like, "Oh, congratulations." So Red says, "Okay," and they start talking. Red starts to date somebody else in real life. Oh, back that thing up. When Amy came, we were talking to her. They were like, "So you guys talked on the talked on the phone. You guys text. You guys were saying I love you, right? All the things, or whatever." And they were like, she was like, "Yeah, Spencer." So So Neve wait a minute. So Neve said to her, "Well, you guys talked on the phone. Have you guys talked on the phone?" She said, "Yeah, we talked on the phone." And he was like talking on the phone. And she's like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "You guys have texted, obviously." And then she was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "What about video chatting?" And then Fred said, "Every time I asked to video chat, there was an excuse. Oh, I'm busy with kids, something's going on." And then she said, then Fred asked her, and she said, "I can't, I'm swamped." And then eventually the man, and the twins thing came, and then eventually she said, eventually they stopped talking. And she said, I told Red she was engaged to a man, and then eventually Red stops dating Jalissa, and she starts dating someone else because Jalissa was in a relationship. She stops. She stops talking to her. Let me go look at this. Let me go look at the next video I have to see what's in that video, because I don't know what's in that video. What is in this video right here? Trying to get this thing to play. Hold on. Okay, the only video I have is of that. So I'm going to see if I can put the text message on the screen. Hold on. Okay, I can. Okay, I'm going to put it in the back for a second. So this girl, so she stops dating Jalissa. They stop talking. She starts dating someone in real life. She was dating this person for like over a year. Well, then Jalissa comes back with this text message. She said, "Hey, not sure what's up with you. I'm single again. I was thinking about you." She said that's what she's like, "Hey, not sure what's going on with you. I was single and I was thinking about you. So what's going on with you?" Yo, this girl Red breaks up with. Sorry, Mom. Hold on, y'all.
He'll be right back, guys.
Sorry, I'm back. Our mother was getting at me for being loud. I'm back. Anyway, y'all, this girl Red breaks up with her real girlfriend in life. You can reach out and say hello to for Jalissa, who you ain't ever seen in real life before. What? Is that the craziest thing y'all have ever heard? Breaking up with a girlfriend that you have in real life for a person you ain't even FaceTimed and seen in real life before. What? Child, isn't that crazy? That's why I was saying to the girl that got catfished, I kind of felt bad for her, but at the same time, child. Anyway, so then he was like, Kimmy's like, so many layers, and then she's like, what is this? What is it about this girl that you're so in love with? And she's like, we talked about getting married, we talked about having kids. She was Spencer, it is crazy. It's crazy. So they talked about having kids, and she said, we talked about having kids. We talked about getting married. Jalissa told her that she was going to marry her right on the spot when they met. She's like, I love this girl, and I really want to see where this could head to. And he was like, well, send this all the info you. And then she's like, you guys were saying I love you in text messages. Then she said, she said, when Jalissa was talking to me, she said that when we met, she was going to marry me right on the spot. And then he was like, well, that's understandable. And Kimmy said it this time, so many layers. And then Kimmy was like, and he was like, well, you guys were saying I love you on text messages, right? So many things. And then he asked for Red's phone. He said, can I see your recent chats? So then they read the recent chats. Well, thank you, Spencer. She said, may I see your recent chats? And she said, may I see your recent chats? Oh my God, I gotta turn this off for a minute. The camera is going blanky on me. The camera, that's one reason I like this camera, is it blends in with this, and then it just, okay, there we go. So, she said, so then Red said, so we start reading the text messages. So this were the text messages from the airport. Red has started talking to Jalissa. So we're leading up to 9 to 5. I can't wait to see you. Then she said, of course we are. What time? Started sending messages from the airport and everything. And basically after that, Red said, basically after that communication stopped, Red said that she has completely ghosted me. And then on top of that, she said that she said all of them ghosted her. She was in a group chat with Shekinah, Tamar, with Shekinah, Tamar, and Jalissa, and now all of them ghosted her. Tamar and Jalissa and Shekinah, all of them left the Gollum group chat. All of them ghosted her. Like, how could you do that to somebody? How could you just come out and say, hey, I'm not this person that I obviously told you I was. Like, how could you do that to somebody? Like, can't y'all agree with me that this whole episode was crazier than bonkers? Like, the whole episode was just crazy, and UP, we don't disagree on anything when we talk about this. I don't think we've ever had a disagreement on anything. But anyway, it's just crazy. Like, so I mean, all that was which is crazy. So anyway, well then after that, we like with nothing but to do it. Send us the info you got. We'll dive into tomorrow morning and see what we can find. And then she said, you talk to today, let her know we're helping. We'll find out what's going on. And then they go out and like, send us that info. Go back to your hotel. Send us that info. We'll get back to you. And even Kimber like, can we get in the car? Like, what a story. And then she's like, and then Kimmy's like, it has to be although he would do this shirt, or it has to be one person who was fucking with her. Kimmy, and he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. Yep. Kimmy's like, it's a slippery one. They take a break, they come back. When Amy came, they do their investigation like they do. First they talk, and then they do their investigation. They do a recap. Basically, Red's been talking to Jalissa, Shekinah, and Tamar. Jalissa said that she was with a man, and she got pregnant with twins, and then he was like, Red gets done here, she starts to unravel the lies, right? So they read the email that they get from Red, and Red basically sends them an email, and Red basically sends them an email and with all the information, and she says in the email, I'm glad Janae called you guys because I'm glad you guys are helping me because I really need it. She says, here are all the things I know about her. She gives them all the phone numbers and all the page pages. Well, first of all, they search the phone number. They search all the phone numbers. They search the first phone number. The phone number comes back to a person named. You know how they brought the first name? It comes back to a person named Myrtle Taylor or whatever that is. And then it says on the thing that this person is 66 years old. I'm like, that's pretty crazy. So then they search Shekinah's. They search the second phone number they have for Jalissa. That comes back as a landline, bandwidth.com. They search the numbers that they have for Shekinah and Tamar. The Shekinah's phone number comes back as a text down number. Landline, bandwidth.com. They search Tamar's phone number. That comes back as a landline, bandwidth.com. And all these phone numbers, it says it's from Texas. And I'm like, what's it was if it was from Austin, Texas, where Auntie Momo lives. So, anyway, they search all those. When then they go and look at the Facebook that they have for Shekinah, and let me go pull up the Facebook for Shekinah because I did get a picture of it. Hold on, because I'm not even sure these Facebook pages are up anymore because this show was years ago. I mean, I can go look real quick, but I'm pretty sure that these Facebook pages are gone. Let me look and see here. Let me look at the screenshot I have. Thank y'all for bearing with us. We appreciate y'all coming through. Yeah, she kind of now has a Facebook page for herself. So I'm just going to show the page. I'm just going to show the Facebook page that they had for her. So this was the page we had for her, and this page looks literally so fake. And the page had 2,000 followers. Hold on, let me show the page. This was the page. Okay, this was the page. Shekinah Joe, and let me take this banner off one of these. Anyway, it had a timeline, but this isn't a verified account, like Neve said. So they go and they search. They go and they search the page. She has 5,000 followers or something. That's not. She has 1,000 followers or something. That's not nothing. And she had 2,000 followers. That's not nothing. And then at the bottom it said started school. I do win it. Started and leave the Texas relationship. But they said this isn't a verified account. So they go and they do then they go and do a Google search for Shekinah Joe. A whole bunch of stuff comes up. First thing that comes up is her real page, her Instagram page. They click on the page, boom, thousands of followers with the blue certified cha-ching mark like they have. So then they were like, well, let me send her a message. I'm gonna go on Messenger. He clicks on it. He says message. Oh, she unmuted. You have something to say?
No, I was just saying you get into the good part. Okay, go ahead.
So they go and they message her. They're like, hey, this is Lee from Catfish. I need your help with them. So can you give me a call, please? Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Y'all just hear that? Jesus. Woo! Anyway, sorry about that noise, y'all. It was crazy. They drive here like crazy. Anyway, child. They go and they finish messaging her. Well, then they go and look at the Facebook page for Jalissa. I'm getting to the good part. This is the good part. Where they find out that everything that was told by Red is a lie. So, here's the page that Red had. Here's the page that Red had for Jalissa. Here's the page that Red had about Jalissa. Crazy doggone background, of course, on her cover photo, and a picture of herself. The page looks very fake. And where's my phone? Hold on, I should have printed this out already. And the page, had 210 friends. She had 2,000. She had 2,000 friends on that picture on that page. 210 friends. Weird ass profile. But then they're like, well, let's go do a Google search for Jalissa and see if anything comes up because they're like, this page is sketchy. Child, they ended up going on Google anyway to Google search for Jalissa. And a lot of stuff comes up when they Google her. And one of the things that come up is bam, here's another Facebook page. So here's the real Facebook page that they found. Here's the real page for Jalissa. And look, here's another Facebook page. So this is Jalissa. That's her real picture. This is her real profile. And I want to show y'all how many friends were on that profile. Look at that. Let me take this all off. Look at that. I gotta take the shot off too. Look at that. That's how many friends were on that page. So this page has to be that page has to be legit. That page had to be legit. But then I want to show y'all this. Remember y'all, Jalissa said she's a hairstylist, right? Remember that? Y'all remember Jalissa said she was a hairstylist, right? Right? Well, I want y'all to see this. Boom! This is the intro on the Real Pizza page. Mother, wife, artist, creator, visionary, giver, lover, child of the Most High God. Nothing about hair. Nothing about hair. So, nothing about hair at all. Yeah, I don't like some of that loudness, right, Jamila? So, yeah, y'all. And then nothing about hair. Well, let me see. Let me see if I have anything else. Hold on one second. Oh, and look at this. And these are like recent shares from yesterday when when they did the show from yesterday when they did the show. And this was also on her page. So here's the picture that she sent Red. They start going through all of her pictures. And then they're like, well, it looks like this could be the real page for the real girl named Jalissa. But then Kimmy's like, well, there's nothing on this page that says she's a hairstylist. They start going through her photos. She just has pictures of artists on there. They go look at her another picture. Twins. And she has a picture with twins. And then they go look at another picture. This girl, she's married to a guy. They go look at the other picture. She's married. She's married to a guy. She has a picture of her and a guy on her page. So obviously she's married. And obviously this isn't who Red's talking to. Obviously, so they go and they send her. Yeah, nothing at all, right, Spencer? So sorry, Spencer. I'm just gonna. Oh, I can't delete that comment. Oh, hold on a second. StreamYard kicked me off. Oh, what happened? Sorry, y'all. StreamYard kicked me off. Actually, I kicked myself off by accident because I was trying to get the chat to refresh on my end. And it's not refreshing on this thing either. Oh, but I'm going to take the chat overlay off because that crazy comment that Pincer put is still there. I'm just going to take the chat off and I'll put comments up because I don't like that there on the screen on the chat overlay. I don't like that thing anyway. And it never refreshes. Anyway, so they go and they message. Message her. Well, they go and they're like, well, this is her real page. Let's go message her. They message her. Well, Jalissa don't write him back, but Shekinah writes him back, and she's like, hey, what? I'm not catfishing. Hey, what? What's going on? I'm not catfishing anyone. And then Kimmy's like, no, sis, it's not what we're saying. So then he's like, no, call me, I'll explain. So then she FaceTimes them, and they're like, hey, and she's like, hey, and then they're like, hey, is everything okay? Because I was like, what's going on? She's like, are you? I'll tell you. I'll explain it to you. And it's just an okay time. She's like, yeah, I'm driving. I don't want to get hurt. So my friend's holding the phone for me. So then they came like, hey, for like a show you've been on. They introduced Kimmy to her. And then like, okay, we have a couple questions because this is just crazy. So then they're like, and Kimmy says, I love every show you've been on. I'm like, yes, girl. So they go and they message. They go and they talk to her. And they're like, well, we have this girl named Red who thinks she's been talking to you, Shekinah, Tamar, and then a couple other people. She's been talking to Shekinah. She's been talking to Tamar, all those other people. Well, let me break that. Let me back that up and slow down my voice, y'all. She's like, we just have a couple questions because we have a girl that thinks she's been talking to you, Tamar, and she's like, okay. And then they're like, okay, well, you're not friends or talking with a person named Jalissa. And they're like, no, I don't know her. And they're like, you don't talk to a girl either named Red. She's like, no, that's crazy because I don't know a Red either. And then Kimmy's like, she's claiming to be Tamar. Jalissa, this Jalissa person or whatever, is claiming to be Tamar Braxton's hairstylist, and she has a fake page of you. And then Neve was like, that's crazy because he replies to Chicago's comment all that. She's like, that's crazy to her. And Amy's like, this Jalissa person is claiming to be Tamar Braxton's hairstylist, and she has a fake page of you. Then she's like, she has a fake page saying she's me, and then Amy's like, yes, she has a Facebook page with over 10,000 followers. She's like, oh, this is crazy. I'm ready for this whole situation. They're like, thank you, we need that. And Amy's like, we received that. And they're like, okay, well, thank you. And they're like, okay, y'all are gonna bye. They hang up with her, and they're like, well, obviously, since Shekinah, obviously Shekinah doesn't know a person named Red. Shekinah doesn't know Red. She doesn't know Jalissa. So that means that if Shekinah introduced Jalissa to Red, that means that the Shekinah page is fake, and that means also that the Jalissa page is fake, and all the pages are fake. And then she's like, then Steve is like, in the game, he's like, it has to be one person doing all of this bullshit. And then they're like, I think it's pretty clear to us and everyone watching now and today. And then he was like, I think it's pretty clear to us, everyone watching on this live stream today, everyone that was watching that episode, that Red is not talking to Jalissa or any of these other people. Then it came, he's like, this is not going to end well for anybody. Like, isn't that crazy? The one person creating a bunch of profiles just to catfish one person? Anyway.
That is crazy.
So then they go and they meet up. Then they go and they meet. They go out to Red. They give her all the tea, and of course she's confused. They tell her, "Well, we went and reached out to Shekinah on a real page. We did the Google search for her page for her pages and which is the one that you have." But then they found he was like, I found her Instagram. I sent her a DM because then she said, because if she introduced Lisa to you, that means she knows Lisa and she knows you. So then he was like, basically, we FaceTime with Shekinah, and the takeaway is she doesn't know who you are. And she obviously doesn't know a person named Jalissa. So then, like, well, that's a big takeaway. And then they're like, well, and then after that, so then they're like, after they tell her that, Red's like, what? And they're like, yeah. So, basically that gave us some more info. Basically a takeaway. Then, like, well, we went and looked at the Facebook page that you have for Jalissa. A couple of friends on there, and he was like, definitely not very real. Then they go and they do a Google, and they're like, well, we went and did a Google search for her, we did a Google search for her, which is one of the pages, which was the one you have. We went and did a page for her. A whole other page pops up, and it's real. It has this number of friends or whatever. Damn, this camera, I'm on there. It's fun though. They go and they do it, and then they're like, we went and did a Google search for her. We found this whole new page for her. It's real, has a bunch of friends. And then they were like, this is her bio. Nothing about hair on her page. She's hairstylist. Like, this is like shares from like yesterday. As you can see, these are like shares from like yesterday, as you can see up here on this post. And they look at the photos, they're like, here's the twins, and then they go to the other photo, and she's like, here she is with a picture of a man, and then like, she's obviously in a relationship with this guy. She's obviously in a relationship with this guy. So anyway, they're like, so obviously you're not talking to any other people. All these pages are fake, and then they're like, it has to be one person that's doing all this shit. And Cammy's like, what if they show the page after that, and they're like, this is the real Jalissa. that's just not here. That's just not who you're talking to. And then she's like, that's crazy. Who is that much time? And then she's like, I need a drink. So then Kimmy's like, well, what if the person, what if Jalissa, the person that you were talking to, and Tamar and Braxton are the exact same person that you've been talking to? And then she's like, yeah. So then she's like, I need a drink badly. They're like, well, what do we do now? And then she's like, and then Kimmy's like, that's where we're at. And then he was like, that's where we're at. And then he was like, well, that's basically where we were at with the situation. And basically they're like, well, this is where we are at with the situation. And then they're like, well, what? And she's like, well, what do we do now? And then she's like, well, typically we would reach out, see if she wants to meet up. And then she's like, she has to come to me, other enough. So then they go and they give her a call. They're going to give her a call. It's ringing. This is Deep's phone. It's ringing. So then she answers and she's like, hi. And then she answers and she's like, hi. And then he was like, hey, is this Jalissa? And she's like, this is her. And then eventually when she says, hi, she's like, hi, this is me. And then she says, hi, and she's like, hi. And then eventually when she picks the number, she says hi, right? It's like, it's like, wait a minute. And then as soon as she says this is, and then as soon as Neve asks her, hi, is this Jalissa? And then she's like, this is her. And she's like, hi, Red. And she's like, hi. And Neve is like, hi, Jalissa. This is me, Neve. I host Neve with CATFISH. I'm the guy on the show, Neve. And then she's like, oh, really? And then he was like, we're in LA trying to get your friend ready to meet you. And then she's like, well, I was in LA but for work, but I had to come home. My kid got sick. And then he's like, okay, great. I know Red really wants to meet you, and I would like to get you, Alec. I would like to get you and Red evidently in the same room. And it's like, well, I've had previous engagements and arrangements, and then he's like, I know, but she wants to meet you. This has been going on for a while, and she wants to meet you. And then he's like, we can fly you back out here or do whatever. And she's like, okay, if y'all wanna. She's like, okay, if y'all wanna book the ticket, then I'll come. Well, I think she does. And then Neve says to her, I would like to get you and her evidently in the same room to meet each other. And then he's like, well, if y'all want to book the ticket, I can come back and down and fly there. And then he's like, if y'all want to book the ticket, y'all can. And he's like, okay, I'll have a producer contact you. And then eventually she hangs up. Then eventually she hangs up the phone, right? And they hang up, and then they hang up, and then they hang up. Break that thing up. Let me tell you what the girl said before she hung up the doll on the phone. This is from right here. She's like, hold on. But when they book the ticket, can they fly out of Ashley Taylor and I'll be flying out of Austin? What? Austin, Texas, Ronti Momo, is that right now? Ronti, how many lose? Child. When I heard that, I fell out of my doggone chair. I was like, girl, what? So, and they're like, wait a minute. Go to Facebook, type with Ashley Taylor. And then after they hang out with her, Red is like, that's not her. Then Amy's like, I was like, oh my god, I'm so glad this Ashley person was going to come out and talk. And yeah, if I don't know who Auntie Mama is, she did CATFISH reviews and all this stuff, and I love her. She's so funny. I watch all her reviews before I review the episode. Child, let me go ahead and let me tell y'all this. She says, Nevis came in, right? It's like, that's not her. Then they're like, that's not her. What do you mean? It's like, she knew the whole story. How is that even possible? So then they come back and they're like, I can't believe. And he was like, I can't believe this Ashley person was ready to come out and expose herself. And he's like, I know, but then he was like, then they came, then they're like, but you said that that's not her. Wait a minute. They come back and then Kami says that, and then Kami's like, wait a minute. Do you remember on the phone thing where we searched the phone number, that name when they're probably that name and they're probably related because on the phone thing it said Taylor. So then they're like, that is her considered something. They're like, go to Facebook, type in Ashley Taylor. They go and they type in Ashley Taylor. It's a bunch of Ashley Taylors. She done put all her craziness out there. So then they're like, the craziest thing is, Red, you're saying that that the person that you've been helping this whole time is not her. They're like, she totally played the phone until the entire part. Then she was like, no, when you answered the phone, I thought it was her. It sounded like her, but then when you did this, she's like, no. And then could it be that she changes her voice about you and when she talks to you? And they're like, she's like, what? And they're like, yeah. We've seen it on the show. We've seen it. So then we're gonna fly Oscar Taylor, whoever the hell that is, and we're gonna see what they have to say, or if they're somehow involved or whatever. The next day, they get ready to go meet Ashley. The next day they get ready to go meet Ashley. Am I getting to the good part, sis? Am I getting to the good part, sis? Where'd she go?
I'm right here.
Am I getting to the good part yet?
Yeah, you telling the whole damn show.
Okay. Child, they get ready. The next day they get ready to go meet Ashley. Child, they get ready to go meet Ashley. Child, Red's like, before we go, wait a minute, I got something to show you. I found her Facebook page. I found her. Then she's like, they're like, how? Red pulls out her phone. She went to Shekinah's Facebook. She went through Shekinah's followers list. She found her Facebook page. The photo, the cover photo on her page just has a cover photo of her. It has a cover photo of a flower, not her picture at all. Well, then they see the cover photo on the phone thing. Remember, on the phone thing, the name was her grandmother's name because obviously I don't know if her grandmother used her phone or something, or the name just hasn't changed or whatever. She's like, we don't know. And they're like, well, good work. And then on at the bottom, it says she's married. And you're like, wait a minute. She said she's married. Good work. And Robert's like, no, I wasn't going to let her get away with nothing. So then he pulls out his phone, sees that she's officially on the ground and going to, according to his flight tracker, they send her a text message. And they're like, oh, well, then they're like, we found a nice part to meet at mobile. And then they're like, oh, but she replies. And she's like, she never does. Right? It's like, she never does. She's like, she never does. She ghosted you. She replies back and says, okay. Child, they go to meet her. They go to the park. They get out. They go to the park. They're waiting on her. And he's holding on to Red. Child, let me tell you. This is who. Mind you, okay, I'm gonna give you a refresh. This is who she thought she was talking to the whole doggone time. But it turns out that the whole time she was talking to this lady. And hold on, I'm gonna pull up her picture so y'all can see her. So y'all can see what she actually looks like. Y'all, this is who she thought she was talking to the whole doggone time. But turns out she was talking to this girl, Ashley Taylor. She was talking to her the whole doggone time. Child. So they go and they meet up with Ashley. Oh, sorry. They go and they meet up with Ashley. And so like they're just conversation, they're like, "Hey, how are you? My name is Ashley," and they're like, "Hi," and then they're like, "Have you been to LA before?" And Kimmy's like, "Hi, have you been to LA before?" Yeah, my freak shout, hit that like button, please, and thank you. Child. Then she's like, "Have you been to LA before?" She's like, "No." Like, I thought you were to hear her work. Then she wants to leave, and she's like, "Okay, I'll talk to you." Being very rude and disrespectful. First of all, the audacity you had when you were on the phone with even how you're saying here just now. She was very rude, y'all. Very rude. Child, let me tell y'all something. So they go and they meet. They go in there. The D starts talking to her when she's like, "Okay, Shekinah, Tame, or Jalissa, me. So they start having this whole conversation where they fight. They go off on each other. Some things start happening. Blah 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 blah. And she basically says that she met Jalissa on Instagram, and that's how she got her photos from there. And because we never found it on Instagram, and so they basically never found an Instagram. Put these songs for so they basically never found an Instagram of hers, and they basically never found an Instagram. But anyway, she says that, and they start talking. There's a whole fight and blah 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 blah. They start talking, and then it's like, "You being very disrespectful, you're being very rude." And then she's like, and he was like, "I can tell you're upset." She's like, "I'm a wrong person. This is how it's talked. This is how I am." And then eventually some things start happening, y'all. When things start happening, Kimmy keeps trying to talk to her. Then eventually, Ashley Taylor says, "This bitch." She calls Kimmy a bitch. I'm like, wow. Then Kimmy's like, if you call me that one more time, we're gonna have a serious problem right here. We're gonna have a serious problem right here. Then eventually this war fight starts happening. Just like, look how you talk to her. You're being very rude and disrespectful. And then eventually she says, "This bird when having this conversation," and Kimmy's like, bird, ball, bitch. And then Kimmy's like, "Bird, bitch," and then Kimmy says, ball, bitch. Y'all, that was so funny. That was the funniest shit right there. Anyway. Then eventually, Kimmy, where they go to the car, they talk and everything, and then she's like, she's being hella rude. I really want to like go at her and stuff. Anyway. Oh my god, sorry guys. This cough is giving me all kinds of issues. Y'all pray for me, child. Anyway, y'all pray for me, child. Anyway, they basically just continue talking and everything, and and so Neve goes to the car with Red, and they're talking and everything, and then she's like, "I don't know what else to say to her. I'm sorry that I don't know what else to say to her," and they just continue talking, and then they're like, and then Neve's like, "Well, let's regroup later, Ashley, and we'll talk later." And then she's like, "Are you able to talk to her right now?" And then are we able to talk to her right now? And then they're like, "Well, you and Kimmy got to us." She's like, we did. So then I know, Shona, I know. I have took it sub Spencer. So they they finished talking to her. They finished. Hold on, what is this notification? Okay. They go and they finish talking to her, right? because I'm not going to explain the whole talking thing. It's just so much of going and back and forth and a bunch of questions and just I was like, I'm not going to record all that for y'all. It was just anyway. So they basically just go back and they continue talking to her, and they basically apologize to each other for being. She basically apologized further for being rude and everything, and basically stuff. They basically stopped. They basically continue talking, and then Amy Cammy, they say they're sorry for calling each other names and everything, and then eventually. Then eventually they continue talking, and they're like, "Well, how long have you been doing this?" And she's like, "I've been doing this for a long time. I'm addicted. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't have any friends. My grandmother is gone. I don't have anything to do." And she was just very sad. She was like, my grandmother is gone. I was dealing with her, and she tells her, she's like, I did continue as my friend, and I know that she catfished somebody, and it's not a good thing to do, but I kind of did feel bad for her. I kind of felt bad for her, but in this sense, I really didn't. Anyway, they continue talking, and everything, and damn. Go away, iPad. You're gonna go crazy. Anyway, Jesus. Anyway, they basically continue talking, and they're like, they're basically like, they basically just they apologize to each other, or blah blah blah. They continue talking. Yeah, I know, briefly. Kind of beefcake, because the pollen is so bad here. The pollen is so bad. I've been sneezing, I've been coughing. I got indigestion down here in my bottom. It's terrible. Anyway, they continue talking. I actually sitting there drinking water or whatever, just sitting there being all cool, and they're like, they're just like, you did tell me in a lot of rough times, and then they're like, well, what rough time? And then she says that she basically takes care of her grandmother, that her grandmother passed away, and she doesn't have any friends. She does not have any friends. She does not have any friends at all. And that lie gets debunked shortly after. And in a couple episodes later, which we'll get into that next week. Anyway, they basically just continue to talk, and basically just continue to talk, and she's like, I took care of my grandmother. I don't have the best life, and I don't have the best life, and I don't have the best life, and have the photo beefcake. They basically just continue talking. She's like, you helped me out on a lot of rough times when I needed you and stuff, because I go through a lot of stuff. I take care of my grandmother. I go through a lot of stuff, and they're like, she's like, I don't have any friends, and so then basically they continue talking. Well, y'all. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Where did Unspoken go? Uh-oh. Hold on, sis. Let me drop the link for you again. I don't know what happened to her, y'all. She dropped off. Let me drop the link for her again. And let me refresh my screen. Hold on a second. Spencer, send her a text, please, will you, honey? Let her know I'm still here and I don't know what happened. Can you send her a text, please? Thank you. Anyway, so they basically just continue to talk. I'm gonna wait till she comes back. I don't know what happened. It's like she just disappeared. I had to redrop the link again for her. I don't know what happened. Where'd you go, sis? What happened to you? No, she's on her computer, Jamila. What happened? Yeah, can you text her, Spencer? Okay, thank you. Sorry, y'all. We're having technical difficulties. I'm gonna turn the chat back on now because those other comments have gone away. I'm gonna turn the chat back on. And basically, you just continue to talk, and then the Reddit's like, you did this to me, and everything, and when they met in the park, she said, when they met in the park, she said, that was weird. I was just sitting here, y'all, and she just fell off, and her mic was muted. Spencer, did you text her? Anyway, hopefully she'll be back in a minute. I don't know what happened. What happened? What happened to my sis? I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know what happened to her. But I need to take me a break and lower my voice down. So hold on a minute, y'all. It might take me a quick little. Her laptop died. Oh no. Can she plug it in and come back? Oh no. The clown that they were talking about over there, but it ain't none of my fucking business. I haven't gotten any messages about me, so that's good. Can she comes back, Spencer, because she wants to tell me something. Anyway, oh, here we go. Hey, welcome back.
I'm sorry. I had to run out to the car and get my charger. Shoot, okay. I'm back. I'm sorry.
Did your laptop die?
Yes, it died.
Okay. Yeah, that happens to be a lot.
Thanks, Spencer.
Oh yeah, I was like, text her, let her know she fell off. Anyway, so they start talking. Well, y'all, here comes the big matootie. She says how many profiles she had, y'all. Did y'all hear that number? She said she had. This many profiles. I'm gonna play the video for y'all. I'll play the video. Let's see if it'll open. Okay, hold on. I gotta go back to Canva to upload another video. I was sitting here, all of a sudden I looked at my daughter on the screen, and I looked at my daughter on the screen, and it was just me. I was like, wait a minute, what happened? What happened, John? So, a lot of things going on tonight, honey. I'll have to go back on my doggone files and change the title on that thing, because I don't like how that's worded. Let me look at something real fast. Hold on. I got a ton of files in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that later because that's too much for me to look at. Let me look and see which one it is. Oh my god, there's like a ton in here. What is this? Oh, I did a download too. Okay, let me delete this one. Sorry, y'all had on technical difficulties. Trying to delete files. There's too many in here. Oh lordy. I want to look at videos. Okay. Okay, let me copy this. Let me go to rename. And we're gonna copy. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete this file. Hold on. Let's delete this. And we're gonna go in here and rename it. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh, what happened? Oh. Hey, Shadow. Can't hear you. Unspoken, are you there?
I'm here. I was gonna say make sure that's Shadow. Oh, okay.
Is that you, Shadow? Hello?
Put a banner up. Make sure.
Hold on a second.
Well, he said his laptop was fixed. I just don't want you to. Did you verify behind stage? Do you have verification on?
It says authenticated.
Oh, okay.
Shadow, is that you? Hello? What in the world is going on?
I'm here.
Hello?
I'm using I.
What? Oh, he said I'm here using I. What?
Put the
I'm
banner
using
up. Oh, okay.
Is that you? Hello? Shadow, hello?
I think that's him.
Okay, it is. Okay. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna finish talking. So anyway, let me go get the video. Let's see if it uploaded shit. Hold on. Video. Did it go through? Yeah, I think it did. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Shadow, we're trying to get this video up here. This, like I said, this episode was just hella crazy. The girl that actually catfished this lady was just crazy. Hold on a minute, y'all. Sorry, my mother was asking me about dinner. I apologize. I won't put y'all on mute. Too many background noises. Hold on. Let me get this wording out of the screen.
I might have to leave at 9 o'clock because I got to go visit my grandson, Alec.
Okay, we'll be done in a few. This will not take long. I'm pretty sure this will not take long. Okay, here we go.
Wait, you started the profiles when you were 12. How many profiles do you think you've had since you were 12? 3,000. 3,000 profiles?
Yeah. Keep saying at me 3,000? Wow. 3, 0, 0, 0. Wow. I'm gonna take that, Dave.
Anybody home?
We're here. I think Alec is still on mute though, so we can't hear him.
Sorry. Hey, Shadow, we can hear you. So, the whole episode was crazy. So they basically just finished talking, and then basically after that, they stopped talking, and Red is like, I don't want any more communication. I'm done. Shot actually says that she's done, and basically they talking everything, and then basically they talking everything, and basically after that they talking everything, and then he was like, you need to cut the bullshit with yourself. You need to stop what you're doing. You need to do that. And she said, then she said, thank you, Shadow, for coming up. Then she said, I'm trying, Neve. So then they leave, and then they leave, and then they're like, I'm so glad this is over. It's like, I'm so glad this is over. This is crazy. So I want to finish this up because I have a UP. It's not the UP. UP needs to talk to me about something in the back. So hey, Tatted, or whatever your name is. I can't read her name. Sorry. Anyway, so they basically continue talking, and after that they basically after that they do the 2-month follow-up. Red's doing her life. She got puppies. She doing her life. She ain't talked to Jalissa. She ain't talked to Jalissa since. But the profiles are still up. They go talk to Ashley. She says the profiles are still up. She said, I'm just showing them down. She said, not Jalissa. She said, that's the thought that counts. They're like, basically, the Canadians like, stop doing what you're doing and get some help for yourself. That episode ends, and then a couple months later, she comes back to the show. So that episode will be next week. Next week we're going to react to Gemini and Miranda, and we're going to react to Gemini and Miranda. And guess what, y'all? That episode's gonna be crazy because that's when Ashley comes back to the show. And before we start the learn this week, I'm gonna be like, girl. So I'm gonna be being ratchet. But anyway, that was the end of this episode, y'all. Sorry this live took so long with all the technical recordings and Shadow coming up and stuff. We were trying to figure that all out. I had to add the video in there and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, this was a good live stream. Anyway, Unspoken, what were your thoughts? What were your thoughts on this? What were your thoughts on this?
What were my thoughts on the episode? Well, you said everything.
Okay.
Well, my thoughts on, you said that it's going to be a part 2, right? Though, because we're coming back next.
Yeah, so next week there's going to be another episode. There's going to be another next week. There's going to be another episode. Named Gemini Miranda, and that's when Ashley resurfaces back to the show because she was catfishing another person. So next week we will be reacting to another episode that Ashley came back and was on.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have anything to say?
No.
Okay.
You pretty much said a lot of the stuff that, I think we shared the same opinion about this episode.
Yeah.
We shared the same opinion. I had some, I left my little thing, because I had some little notes. I left them downstairs. I'm not going down.
That's fine. So anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all for joining this live stream. Make sure you guys, so what's happening on Friday?
What's happening on Friday? We will be on Jamila's channel at 9 p.m. I think, and we will be reacting. We'll be doing the Witch's Brew on her channel at 9 p.m.
What is the topic? What's the
topic? The topic is around parents who've lost children, the loss of her daughter and stuff. So we're going to be talking about loss and grief and process.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, y'all. This was the end of this episode. This was the end of this live stream. We'll be back next week. Oh, and make sure y'all join Unspoken's live stream for tomorrow. That she's going to be reacting to some commentary about something else. So make sure y'all join her tomorrow, 7 p.m. And this is the end of this episode. I will be live Friday possibly to do my other topic. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, it was a good episode. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Thanks everybody for coming through, and thanks everybody for coming through to the live stream. We appreciate y'all. We will be at next week, same time, same date, and everything. And We'll be back then. Huh? I need to mod shut up, but I'm still up. Okay, there we go. So yeah, well, we'll look at next week, and this was the end of this live stream. We appreciate y'all, and we're gonna get off of here. Unspoken, where'd you go again? Dang it! You were supposed to talk to me about something. Where'd you go now? Jeez, all y'all dropping off of here. Dang, all y'all fucking leaving me. UP, come back real quick before you gotta leave. Hey, Jill, what's going on, boo? Hi! Can you come back? Hold on, let me drop the link again. Can you come back? Hey, Jill. Can you come back real quick? And then we can talk real quick, and then we can get off, and then you can go. Hey, Jill. Hey, boo. But anyway, y'all, this was the end of this live stream. Yeah, it is a tough topic. It is, Spencer. This topic that they're going to talk about. Anyway, so I appreciate y'all for coming through. We're going to get off of here now. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for... We're doing fine, Jill. I got a little cough, but that's about it. So, anyway, y'all, Unspoken, come back up here while I'm still alive. We got some people watching. Hey! So, I wanted to just... Anyway, this was a... Okay, here she is. All right, y'all. We love y'all. We are going to hop off of here, and I'm going to talk to you for a second before she leaves.
Okay, y'all. Look, I'm sorry. My computer keeps on dying, Alec, and it's saying plug it in, but it's plugged in. I don't know what's going on with it.
Okay.
So I don't know. Right. But listen, technical difficulties are my fault. I'm sorry about this because my laptop keeps on dying, and I apologize to the audience.
It's okay. All right, well, we love you. We love y'all. Y'all have. Yeah. So anyway, we love y'all. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Or I'll make a live later. I don't know. I don't think so, but y'all have a good night. Bye.
Okay. So Jamila, we are going live at 9:00, right? Jamila's in the chat. So we going live at 9:00 on your channel Friday, right? I think that's the time. That's what we were talking about.
Jamila, is that correct? Is that correct, Jamila?
I think that's it.
Is that correct, Jamila? If not,
I think it's right. I think it's right. If not, we'll make an announcement.
All right.
She might be.
Well, y'all have a good night. Bye. If y'all did not hit the thumbs up on your way in, please hit it on your way out. We love y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. I don't think we'll be going live again tonight. Maybe. I don't think he will be either. So, but anyway, love y'all. Bye.
Bye, guys.
All right, stay up here so we can talk about. Stay up here so we can talk about what you're talking to me about.
Imagine if I listen what a hater gotta say. I never give a broke bitch any time of day. You ugly when you jealous, bitch. Look at that face. I'm hot right now when you're not.